All right, how's it going, guys? It's currently 3:20 a.m. for me. I'm really tired and I have class tomorrow, but I've been thinking a lot about the sabbatical and streaming and stuff, and I wouldn't have been able to sleep well tonight if I didn't make this video. If I wasn't able to get this off my chest to just kind of let you guys know where my head's at and some of my thoughts, because essentially from this video, I please ask if you could watch the video all the way through. I'd sincerely appreciate it. I know it might be long. It might be like 15, 20 minutes or more. I understand that can be a pain. Please consider watching it all the way through just to get as much information as possible. Plus, there's some things I want to know from you guys. Number two, if you could share this video with people who you know are active in the stream. I've had a lot of people ask me where I've been. They apparently don't get the Discord messages, or they aren't in the Discord or something like that, despite being people who check on the stream. And so I just want to make sure that this video reaches as much of my audience as possible. And thirdly, I need feedback. So there's multiple things I'm going to be talking about in this video. I need to know feedback. I need to know your guys' honest thoughts on anything I have to say. Whether I ask a question or not, I want to know your guys' honest thoughts. We got some decent feedback on the last video, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more to go off of. And so, if you could give me feedback for any points that I'm talking about, that would be great. Whether it's, oh, I think you're doing this well, or I think you need to improve this. Anything like that would be sincerely appreciated. And so I just want to quickly talk about where my head's at. So, number one, I've been missing streaming. I really have. I've been playing Siege every single night and watching other people stream, and I miss it, which is a really good sign. Doesn't mean I'm going to be streaming anytime soon. I might be streaming tomorrow night. I don't know yet. But it means that that drive is at least somewhere inside of me, that I actually do enjoy streaming and probably will do it at some point soon. Number two, during my sabbatical, I've been watching other streamers in the Rainbow Six community, which, I kind of strayed away from for obvious reasons prior to this, but just kind of watching them, interacting in their chat, sometimes joining them in games. And there were some things that made me feel good, and there were some things that made me feel bad. So the things that made me feel good is I could really see the original drive that I had to stream. I could see it in other people. So essentially kind of relate to them, I guess. Relate to these streamers that I was watching. And it was that was refreshing. That was a good thing. That was a good thing for me to see, a good thing for me to feel, was just relating to these streamers' drives and kind of seeing that drive that I used to have inside of these streamers that I was watching. And it was apparent as well. And so that's a good thing. It also was kind of cool just seeing some of the streamers around my size, kind of seeing how they ran their streams, and it made me feel good in the fact that I feel like for my size, my channel is quite professional in terms of the art made, the equipment used, and kind of the overall run of the stream. Like, I'm not boasting that, saying that, oh, my stream is the best stream of them all or anything like that. It's nothing of the sort. It's just there are some obvious characteristics of streams around this size. By the way, I'm sorry for the pop filter. I'm going to be getting a pop filter soon. I ordered it. It's on its way. But yeah, I feel like my stream has the capability to grow a decent amount, which is good. And I'm not saying, I deserve it anymore, or that I'm going to, or that, these people's streams suck, because that's not the case. A lot of these were some of the nicest people I've met, and highly recommend you guys as well. Anytime, you're bored or something like that, hop in the browse section of Twitch and go look at some small streamers in different categories. They're super nice people. And it's really cool. But there was something that bummed me out. A lot of these streamers that I was watching were between between 8 and 20 viewers or so. So around the same size as my channel currently, not what my channel used to be. And there were some things that I noticed. So number one, on a given day when I'm at 10 viewers, my chat is nothing compared to a lot of their most, if not all of their chats at 10 viewers. Like, they were getting at least one message every minute, sometimes quite a bit more consistently than that at 10 viewers. When we're at 10 viewers, we get a message every 5 minutes or so, which is, that's not good. And so that shows that at least on that level, in comparison, like on average, our chat is really slow compared to other streams of the same size, which could definitely be a driving factor as to why I was so bummed and took it so hard to take the sabbatical, why I took so much offense to it almost. Another thing is, I hate talking about money. I absolutely hate talking about money, but the monetary side of their streams. So a lot of them had top donators in, a panel for top donators. They have this really cool implementation that I'm working on getting on my channel, which is the leaderboard for bits. So essentially, it has, currently on my channel, like if you go to my channel right now, it has the top 10 streamers of the week, which is 0 right now because I haven't streamed it all this week, obviously. But what it has is, it has this panel that goes below the stream, and I guarantee a lot of you have seen this, where it actually shows top 10 for the week. It might even go more than 10. Top 10 for the month, top 10 for the year, and then top 10 of all time. And so that way people can kind of see that, and so you're able to see the top cheers, the top donators, and then a lot of them had sub goals. So in terms of monetary, like the monetary average, I guess, I don't know what to call it exactly, the monetary stats. So monetary stats is bits, donations, and subscribers. Our channel, or my channel, is very far behind the average for this size. A lot of the people that I was seeing had sub 500 followers who would be getting, 8 to 20 viewers a stream, and they would have over 100 up to 200, 250 subscribers alone. And that's subscribers, which is, a pretty tough thing to get at such a small size, is subscribers. A lot of them, one of them, which was pretty incredible, there was a guy in one of the streams that I was watching who had gifted over 50 subscriptions to other people. It was remarkable. I'm not expecting anyone to do that, by the way. Do not do that, because that would break your bank. That would break a lot of people's banks. And even if it didn't, that's still a lot of money going out. But I just thought that was incredible. There's apparently, I'd never seen this before, there's a sub gifter badge, which is really cool. And so I thought that was really awesome. Which, by the way, that reminds me, one thing that if I do start streaming again, I want to run more. I want to run competitions on a more regular basis, and what I'll probably do is I'll probably gift subscriptions to my channel as the reward. And so I think that'd be just kind of a cool thing, because I could do that on a more consistent basis. But yeah, so they would have way more subscribers. We have, I think, like 15 to 18 subscribers somewhere in there. I haven't checked in a while. But it's a significantly low amount compared to the average, which is a little bit worrying. Not that I need subscribers, or like I'm just like, oh god, that's not enough. It's not like that. It's just kind of, it's eyebrow raising. Like, what's going on there? Why is my channel so far below the average for things like chat and for things like subscribers, bits, and donations? And I'm not really sure why that is, which that's something I need to know down below. Is there something I'm doing wrong that's preventing people from doing these things, making people less inclined to chat, less inclined to donate, cheer, or subscribe? Because, looking at so essentially I did my own little calculations looking at these channels. There were people with 20 viewers, 20 active viewers a stream, who were well on their way to doing this full time. Like, sincerely well on their way to doing this full time. And that was a great thing to see. Because even though our channel is so far behind in those averages, that means that we have the capability, at least, of potentially being full time far before I thought I would be able to. And so that's something that I'm definitely going to be keeping in mind in the future. Obviously, it'll depend on how many subscribers and things we get, but yeah, that's just something amazing. And then looking at like the top donations, because those are cumulative, so it's not based on one single donation. So if someone's donated $600, it's not $600 at once. It's like, oh, they donated $5 here, $10 here, $20 here, $5 here, so on and so forth until they got up to 600. But the top donations in our stream, we have a couple that are outliers. So like Hawkeye, amazing guy, hasn't been in the stream. He's not in the stream very often, but he donates anytime he pops in, basically. But he's donated a lot of money. But in terms of like where the average for the top 10 donations are, ours is, I think, somewhere close to like $50 is for the top 10 alone. And a lot of these guys, their average was a couple $100, which was pretty weird to see, actually. But you know, that raises another question: do I not offer enough incentive to donate, or do I do something that makes people not want to donate? Anything like that? I need to know. You know, I need to encourage that, because even though I don't want to focus on money a lot, I don't want to be like, give me your money, because that's not my focus here. It has nothing to do with money. It just has to be able to. It has to do with being able to go full time, and so that way I could focus more on streaming. You know, if you could give me any feedback as to ways I could encourage people, you know, if you can think of a reason why I'm so far behind on subscribers, donations, and bits, can think of a way that I could improve it, anything like that, please comment down below. Because, you know, I know we can do better. I sincerely know we can do better. And so I hope that happens. But I also want to say something. With that being said, if you can't donate or subscribe, I totally understand. I totally understand. I don't want anyone breaking their bank for my stream. You can support the hell out of my stream without giving a single penny to my stream. That was a big P. I apologize. That's gonna sound bad for anybody. But I'm gonna call out my buddy Firestar. I'm sorry, man. I'm calling you out. Firestar is the most active viewer I've ever had in my stream of any time at any point. And that includes Joanna. When my stream first started out, she was in every damn stream, basically. And, you know, she was always like the top of the leaderboard and everything. But Firestar, for the last however long he's been watching, I think it's a year, close to a year, maybe even more than a year, he's been in my stream. Almost like 99.9% of my streams. When he's in my stream, he's actively talking, unless he's playing, obviously. But even then, when he's playing, like if he's playing with me, he still has the chat open. He still has the stream open, unless he's listening to what I say and he's responding to me in the chat instead of in Discord, because he knows that brings up the chat more, and that makes it more entertaining for everybody else. It encourages more people to talk instead of saying it in the Discord, in the Discord and over voice. On top of that, he's also a mod, so he has mod responsibilities, but he's shown a ton of support for the stream just by being here, let alone the fact that he's cheered. I don't have the amount in front of me, but he's cheered an ungodly amount of bits as well. But that's like, if you can't support me that way, if you can't support me with money, I implore you, and I love seeing active viewers and active chatters as often as possible. That's one way you can support the hell out of my stream. That's almost the most important statistic on a channel is active viewers. So not someone who pops in every 6 months or so, who is still a great supporter of the stream, but someone who is literally in the stream, you know, if I stream 6 times a week, is in the stream 3 out of 6 times a week or more. And when they're in the stream, they talk a decent amount. That is probably the most pivotal statistic of any statistic on the channel, and shows incredible support. And so, you know, even though I've talked a decent amount about subscribers and everything like that, I just kind of wanted to get that out there, that if I'm not expecting anyone to subscribe, I'm not expecting anyone to donate or cheer. If you do, if you are able to, I sincerely appreciate that. If you're able to think of ways to encourage that, I sincerely appreciate that, but I don't expect anyone ever to do that. Let's see. I think that was about it. And so if I'm really able to find a way to capture that, then I think that I'll be able to, I'll get back to streaming soon and be doing it on a regular basis again. Because, you know, I know we have the capabilities. That we have more than enough people currently in our Discord to where and a lot of these people are active viewers, or to some extent, or have been in the past. And so I'm looking at the list right now. A lot of these people, if we were able to somehow convince all of these people to come in right now and be active viewers of the stream, I would instantly be a full-time streamer. Instantly. That's not realistic, but I would instantly be a full-time streamer. Because there's over 200 people in the Discord, and if they were in the stream 3 out of 6 times a stream, then our average would be roughly 100, 120 viewers per stream, which is definitely enough to go full time if you're smart about it. And so I know we have the resources. By the way, I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. Something's making noise over there. We have the tools and capabilities for me to go full time at our disposal, like readily available. It's just, you know, obviously it's not realistic for everyone to be able to pop in like that, because a lot of these people are busy or stream them, like do their own streams, or even just aren't interested in joining the Discord for God knows why. But, you know, I know we can do it. I have faith in this channel. And so with all of this being said, I do want to try streaming again. I do want to see your guys' feedback. I'm going to kind of base it on how the feedback is for this channel, how well this is responded to, because it's kind of, you know, the more people that respond to this and stuff, the more likely it is that that my stream will be successful, because it's people who are related or who are interacting with it, are people who are going to then appear in the stream at a later point, especially if they give feedback or something. And so, you know, please, any sort of feedback you can give me, even if, like, I don't care how blunt you are about it. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care how insulting it may sound. I want to know what I can do better. I want to know what I'm doing well already and things I can change. Whether it's aesthetically, so, you know, anything to do with the graphics, anything to do with the panels below the stream, anything to do with the art on Discord, anything to do with the designs and art during the stream. So, you know, I'm not going to bring it up, but the overlays and everything like that. Or whether it's something to do with, you know, the setup of the stream itself. So not the overlays, but where everything is, the size of things, maybe where I am, maybe how big the webcam is, anything like that. Or whether it's how I run the stream, anything like that. Please, I need to know feedback, guys. I really do need to know what I can improve on and stuff like that. So please, I encourage you to comment down below. The more active people are in the comments and everything like that, the more likely I am to stream, and stream soon, because that's a good sign for whatever stream would be upcoming. And so, yeah. Also, one last note. If you haven't joined my Discord is linked in the description below. Please join it. It's a great way to know when I go live, because I send out an announcement. And please don't mute the server. What you can do is, so for anyone who is in the Discord, is you're able to mute certain chats. I recommend muting general chat. If you're not wanting to get notifications from like any sort of spam, mute all the chats except for announcements, but do not mute the announcements channel. The announcements channel will at most send out like one message a day, and even then it's probably like once every other day. And it's always important information for anyone who has any interest in my stream. So please do not mute the server. Please make sure you're paying attention to the Discord. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night. Peace.